Hi. Welcome to Surrender to the Flow Tarot. Yay! Woohoo! First video, first official name. All right. Okay. So I just tried like 4 times, probably more than that, to start this reading and I couldn't. I just kept fucking it up. So I'm going to start it over now. Flow is off, but I feel really good. I feel happy. Just feel a little cloudy, like fuzzy. But like what bokeh would be, if you know in photography what bokeh is, it's like when you have a really small depth of field, so like very small portion is in focus and then everything else is blurry, but it's like that beautiful creamy blurriness. That's how I feel right now. All right, did I show you the God, I did so many of these I can't remember if I showed this already, but this is the one I'm starting out with, Tarot of the Divine. It's so beautiful, right? It's a beautiful deck. Ooh, oh, that's a lot. 4 of Swords. I'm just gonna, oh my god, it's too many, it's too many. Okay, hold on. The Page of Cups. Give me a minute. Wow. It's a lot of cards. It's so many cards, guys. 13. Okay, you gotta give me a minute because there's a lot going on. I'm just gonna scan it and then get into it. Your overall is the 2 of Wands. Okay. Well, that's a really interesting picture. So these are based on mystical folklore, myths, and deities and stuff from around the world. And I feel like because that image is like screaming to me that I should see who that is based on, because I don't know who that is. And I'm sure I'm going to butcher the name. But what that means is you are right there making a decision. It is decision time. And you're deciding if you should stay with what's comfortable. It's settling. If you should settle, or if you should expand. Settle. Settling is safe, right? Settling is safe. Expanding could be not safe. It's terrifying. I'm getting used to like where to look. Just literally looking at my hands. Okay, who cares? Okay. 2 of Wands. Janus. It's a Roman mythology from Italy. So it doesn't really say his story, but it just says who he is. So if you want to look that up, you can. The god of doorways and transition. Ooh. He's always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. Okay. So that would say, since he came up, that you're leaning more toward going to the expanding yourself thing. Oh, it's a wand and a key. He's holding a key. That's cool. Okay, so next out, next row, we got, and I read intuitively, so haven't created a spread yet for myself, but I feel like it's coming, so for now we're just flowing, right? But I do them kind of in the groups they come out in rows, and then sometimes it moves around. But so we got the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Four of Coins in reverse, and the Ten of Coins in reverse. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to tell you who each of these cards are, but first I want to go with the story. Okay, what I'm seeing is you, or whoever the subject is, whoever is watching this, whoever the reason is why you're watching this. So it could be you, but if you're cross-watching for someone, then it could be them. Feel me? Okay. And no gender, it's just energies, and it's just masculine and feminine, yin and yang energies. And everything can be reversed. So take it as it resonates. Okay, so what I see is you. I'm just going to say you, the person watching, but you figure out if it's you or your person you're inquiring about. Is exhausted. You're exhausted, but you're in your power still. You're not out of your power, even though you're in reverse. You're not out of your power. I mean, and you could be a Libra air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, also. You're exhausted, but in your power, but you're at a crossroads. You're tired. Something is depleting you, and you're letting it. That's part of the thing. There's something negative happening, and that's not good, and that's out of your control probably, but what you're doing about it is making it worse, and that is your control. You feel me? So what it's saying to me is the four of coins in reverse, which is the Four of Pentacles. That looks like a heart, right? Upside down heart. So the Four of Pentacles is holding on, is you've made it to a stable place, and it's the beginning of something good, you know, and you're afraid to go any further. You're like, shit. Do I go? I mean, I'm good like this. I could be like good like this. But here's the thing. If it doesn't follow in with your heart, and that's coming from your head, which is coming from a fear, that's what you got to look at, son, right? And that's what the next one is showing me, is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Is that your happiness, your ultimate everything has been put on pause. But the Four of Coins, the Four of Coins up in reverse to me says that you're choosing, you're leaning toward the expand yourself. But it's painful. There's something painful going on. Okay, so let me tell you just who they are. This is the Queen of Swords is, I'm not going to get this right. I'm going to spell it first. Turandot, Turando, a Chinese Arabic folktale. I feel like I'm fucking this up because I had things come to my head and I didn't say them. Okay, yes. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Sorry guys. I can't do this again because I've already made like 5 videos. So we're going from here, okay? We're just keeping it real. You're gonna watch me advance. Okay. The 4 of coins. Right, so the Queen of Swords, also with the sword pointing down, is telling me that you're not open right now to conversation. You're standing in your truth, but you're cold. You're cold. You're detached in a way that you're detached, which someone could read as cold. And you might also be cold, but you might also just be self-preserving. I think the Queen of Swords gets a bad rap a lot. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to be a bitch when she's in the other John. Like, no, you can be just brutally honest. Like, it's just brutal because it just is, not because you're being mean. Okay. The 4 of coins is Condor's wife, and it's Peruvian. Aymara folktale. Oh, that's about being imprisoned. Oh, I'm so... Oh, no. You guys might not ever see this. This video might not make it. Okay. The 10 of coins. What, did I say the 10 of cups? I really can't use this video, can I? Oh my god. No, I mean, sorry. It's because I did so many readings already. I've tried this already so many times. My brain is like, and also it's just because who I am. All right, but anyway, back to this. This is Pan-Hu, or Pan-Hu, P-A-N-H-U, Chinese Yao legend. Okay, the next row is the 5 of cups, the 6 of coins, and the Tower. So the 5 of cups is sitting underneath the Queen, the reverse Queen of Swords. The 6 of coins is sitting under the 4 of coins. So that's forward movement, right? And the Tower is sitting under the 10 of coins in reverse, which makes sense. You had some kind of hope, or you had a reality, and something happened to it. It got turned upside down, literally. And it's fucking with you. That's the 5 of cups. You're holding on still, but you know you gotta move forward, but you're still holding on because it hurts. It hurts. Remember, the underlying is the 2 of Wands, the overall energy. So it's all about a decision. So is it about a decision away from someone? A decision to actually move? Because there's some travel stuff in here. And that could be spiritual journey, or that could be actual physical. So maybe you're moving away. Like maybe you're thinking about leaving wherever you are and going out on your own. And maybe that you've been dependent on someone, and now you're not. You've done a bunch of work because you're the Queen of Swords. Sorry. Lost it. Okay. The 6 of coins says you're balanced, though. She's a cute little, she looks like a little grandma. She's sharing with all these different insects. It's pretty cool. I'll tell you again who each one is based on. Okay, and you guys might be yelling like, I know this is where I am. Tell me what to do. We're getting there. So hang tight. La Llorona, I don't know how to, Mexican. Oh well, she's hardcore. She was jealous of her husband's new wife, and so she drowned her own children. And now her wailing ghost wanders the earth. Jeez. Okay, so I'm glad I'm looking these up because that's the intensity of what you feel. You feel really, part of you has felt really separated from yourself. Something has happened. So you carry something in you already. And from this, I'm going to say it's insecurity, right? A seed of it. And you've done a whole lot of work on yourself because you are a queen, right? But you are in reverse right now. So here we go again. It's the same spot where I lost it before, right? Something else outside of you that meant a lot to you betrayed you, shifted in a way that made you feel unstable, and it also activated whatever insecurity this is about, this reading is about. But you're battling, you're fighting, don't give up, because you're the 6 of coins. So like, and you're at the 2 of wands, so that means you're in a good place. You're not at the 10 of swords, you know what I mean? You've gotten over that. Like the tower, I think, is in your past. I think this is your past story and where you are right now. It's not what you're moving into. You're not moving into the tower. Okay, so the cute little grandmom is, oh my God, the woman who was kind to insects, Alaska Inuit fable. Oh my God. Right. So that's when you believe that positive, love is the law. And you're coming, that's what you believe. You're down here in your heart and your soul. Your root belief is that people are good and people are made from love. And you see the good. It doesn't mean you're getting taken advantage of, like walked all over, okay? But somebody and something has definitely happened. Again, I don't think that's important to figure out, but maybe I'll do a clarifier on the tower. Let's do a clarifier on the tower. Okay. And the lucky deck is the Fountain Tarot. Oh. The back. I love this deck. Pretty. Okay. We're going to clarify the tower, right? These are all pre-shuffled. Okay, tell us about the tower. Tell us about the tower. This will also help determine if it's the past or if it's something you're moving into. Okay, the 7 of Cups. So this is about spoiled for choice, being spoiled for choice, right? Having so many different choices in front of you and being confused and not knowing what to do. So that's confusion, but it's confusion about choices. So if you don't have multiple like choices, but you have the confusion, relate to it in that way. You feel me? Because some of you will have like multiple choices, like, well, this is a go forward or stay, right? But it could be like moving or going into a new job, or it could be a breakup. I would say that's one thing, and your choice is to stay or go. No, what am I saying? No, this Seven of Cups is saying she's mad confused. But she's also a little... She's stern looking, but she's not pissed. But she looks stable. But so that's, oh my God, I don't know if this video is going to be shown because I'm really all over the place. I'm going to pull another. Didn't flip over the right way. The Knight of Coins, which came out in one of your other iterations of readings. I never got more than 3 cards before when I tried this multiple times. Okay. But it's all headed in the same, it's all feeling the same thing, so. Okay. Tell us more about this tower and these choices. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles is being self-sufficient, being independent, being very, very single, very, very attractive, very, very at one with who you are, but it was in reverse. And it's coming out under the tower. So the single part is throwing me. So yo, if you're yelling at the screen right now because you know what this is, but I don't, please leave it in the comments because it will help me. Okay, then I'll know, like, okay, just move on or connect it to this or what. Okay. Well, so it's saying you're knocked off your feet, right? And that's with the choices again and the confusion. I'm going to read that 7 of Cups. Well, it's both. I feel that for some of you it's choices and for others it's confusion. And you can be confused about choices, but what I'm saying is choices, or you're fucking confused. So someone has done some shit to you that has caused mental confusion and you can't tell what the fuck is up. And that's more what I feel like with the 9 of Coins in reverse too. Okay, so, well, I guess I should tell you who the tower is in this, in the folklore thing, right? Rapunzel. How did I not even notice that? It's her hair. German. It's a German fairy tale, which I never thought about, but it makes so much sense because, yeah, of course it is. Listen to the name. Okay. 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 It's clearer to me. This is what you're moving out of. And this is going to where you are. So we're going to have to pull more cards after I get done these. Because this is just bringing us up to, I think, where you are right now. Which doesn't really help in the long run, right? Okay, so next you got the 6 of Cups in reverse, and that's past life, soulmate card in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Wands is training, it's healthy competition. It doesn't mean that there can't be people who go about it unhealthily. That exists, that possibility exists too in that card. So, whatever the tower was, you had to fight. It caused you were on a team. You were a teammate of this person or partner. You know, you were a unit, and now you're button heads. And it's not a war. It's not a war. But it's significant because it's the 10 of coins in reverse, right? And the 10 of coins is like, to me, it's better than the 10 of cups because it's everything and stability. And the 10 of cups is also is like your happiest wishes, wish fulfillment, happy life, happy family, all of that. This is all of that plus stability. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's not stability in that, but this is like maturity, commitment, equal. So that's been uprooted, right? Okay, so I don't think we really need to go further into those, but I'm going to tell you who the Six of Cups is. The Snow Queen, Denmark, Danish fairy tale. I don't know. Well, is that like Elsa? Kai and Gerda are best friends as children. Who the fuck are they? But when Kai is struck with depression, he leaves with the Snow Queen. Through many adventures, Gerda saves him, but by then, innocence is gone. This is really sad. Your heart is really sad. But there's no Three of Swords, so you're not brutally sad. But you're sad in a way that it's significant. It's going to change whatever this relationship is, the nature of it. It's going to change it from here on out. It has to change. That's what I'm getting. Somebody is doing something out of fear and is taking advantage of you, of the Queen of Swords, whoever that is, you know. And that's fucking with your shit. But you're not in the, like, if this is an intimate relationship, like, this is not a breakup. Doesn't seem to be a breakup. It seems to be a reckoning, like inventory, like a call to Jesus moment, a yo, we gotta fix this, like a yo. Like somebody is treating you like you're the enemy and you're not. You're teammates, but somebody has forgotten that. And it's serious. Yeah, right? The Two of Wands is the overall. That's what you're heading. Like, that's where you are. So, maybe that's what you're deciding. If you're going to break up. Or not. If you're going to sever the relationship. If you're going to make it. If you're going to... Whatever the relationship has been up till this point is no longer. Or... It seems like that's what needs to happen anyway. Like whatever happened needs to be dead. You need to dead it. And the person who did it needs to dead it, and moved on together or separate. So maybe that's what this whole thing is about, right? Okay. All right. So let's look at the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Ooh. All right. The Pandavas, Pandavas, India Sanskrit. It's a poem. Yeah, see, my eye the whole time I was looking at this was on this person. That to me is the person. That's all the action is centered around that person. But the interesting, right? And these look to be men just from their physical, but you know, they're masculine presenting, so whatever. But this one looks, I keep reading it as female, and this one is male. But it certainly doesn't have to be at all. But these two are in union, and this one is getting attacked. So I see this as you. This guy is protecting both of them, but I feel like it's this one. And this one is attacking this one, you, and you are attacking that. And this homie, this dude has your back. You're supposed to be fighting together. But something happened. I am sorry. Well, at one point, you guys were a really equal team, and so if that existed once, it can exist again. It really depends on your choice, right? Your way you see it. Some people just give up. And if that's where you are and your person has given up, chosen to not fight for themselves, because it's not fighting for you, but it is fighting for the relationship because of the behaviors of an individual. Where was I going? I don't remember. I'm really sorry. It'll come back if it needs to. Again, if you knew where I was going, write it in the comments, please. Thank you. Hold on, I feel like I need to remember this. Oh. If the person you thought was your ride or die, or the situation you thought was your stable, like, thing, has done some bullshit and isn't going to fix it, isn't interested in fixing it, making it right, and moving forward, it doesn't reflect on you, okay? And that means that that person in that situation weren't right for you. They weren't the right one. That doesn't have to mean forever not right, but sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't. But here's the thing. Regardless, it's not right for you now, and all you have is now. So move forward, and whatever that means. Don't wait for this person. Don't wait. Not for someone who's not doing the work. Not for someone who's not choosing themselves. And then, yeah, you're not devastated, though. But the 5 of Cups, right? Well, she went and killed all her kids and bull. Don't do that, okay? So, like, don't let your... So I guess that's what this is saying. Don't let that crazy side, crazy in air quotes, that you call yourself crazy side, take over. Don't choose to be out of control. Out of control is a choice, right? Okay. So, our last row, I'm going to pull more cards because we're going to see what your decision, like where you're going, is the 7 of Wands, which is fighting for what you believe in, defending yourself against people coming and try to rip your shit apart. The King of Swords, so you're the Queen of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. And I see that as your person. The Queen of Cups, which I see as you. So we already have a power couple, right? We have a divine counterpart, King and Queen of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. So I see this as your person, and this is you. And these are where you are, really. This is where you've moved into. You're the Queen of Cups. Your heart is open again. And your person is the King of Swords. They're stable in themselves. They're not overly emotional. They have feelings. For the swords, get such bad reps. Have feelings, but have it in check, because you're centered, you know, like but you're coming from a place of truth. So this is someone who's giving you the truth. Ooh. Okay, and that truth is what? Well, there's a betrayal, the Seven of Swords, right? Maybe your person had to defend themselves. I'm going to pull clarifiers on the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, okay? We'll get back to the fountain. The fountain! Who wanted to come out? The Eight of Pentacles. See, some of these came out already earlier. Okay, so that's beliefs. Somebody's beliefs. Something they invested a lot of. The King of Cups came out. Again, so we have two divine counterparts, but I don't see these as more than, although maybe this guy's energy is different. I'll pull another card and see if that's your person or if that's a third person. It's connected to the Seven of Wands, so it could be whatever was opposing your person. And maybe your person was put in a situation from something else, acted out of fear, and did something that fucked you up, that fucked your relationship up because of that. But let's see what the King of Cups is. What they say. Whoop! The Nine of Cups and Strength. The Lovers. Okay. Nope, they're not falling, so they're going. I'm not even going to look at them at this point. The Fountain, which is a special card for this deck, in reverse. Not in reverse. Was it in reverse? I don't know. No, it wasn't in reverse. If y'all are still watching this, thank you. Again, if you don't know, I take jumpers, and only if they flip to the top of my thumb, because the energy picks itself. Okay, so we got for the Lovers. That one really wanted to come out. The Fool and Judgment. The Lovers. This is the Fountain deck. The Fool. And Judgment. Okay. This is all clarifying the King of Cups. Right, something happened. Something happened that caused the judgment to happen, which is karma, right? something happened, and there's now a new path, right? A new line in the sand. A new truth. That's what judgment is. It's like making what you believe to be a truth and like projecting it outside of yourself onto something else or onto you, right? And using it as like a, not a barometer, but like as a, what's the word? Definitely a label, but like as a definite. I don't know. Sorry, my vocabulary. That's just what it is. You can write that in the comments too if there's better words to use, which there are. And I will not be offended because there's so much going on in my head. I just can't hold on to all of it. Okay. So, I don't know why, but what's coming up to me with the Lovers, which is the choice, is that this was an affair. Somebody cheated. There was something threatening the sanctity of your relationship. And your person let that, whatever that is, get in here, and whatever that stress was, it became your stress. Boo. And on your side, see, but that was not even under the Seven of Swords. That was all under the Seven of Wands. So that is maybe somebody, there was, I don't know. There's no third party cards out here, right? But this energy is not yours and it's not your person's. So third party doesn't have to mean cheating, but I do feel like that's something like this, whether someone made a move on your person or like, and maybe they didn't do it, I don't know. But they felt like they had to defend themselves. So it could just be like, defend themselves and go out on a new journey. That's what the Fool is, right? It could just be a way of thinking, like a religious, like coming from a religious background and like having someone close to you, like a parent or a pastor or a rabbi or whoever, guru or whatever, challenge you in a bad way, like try to control you and keep you down and keep you indoctrinated, and it was affecting your relationship, the relationship your person had with you. I'm like picking the hell out of my finger, and I don't do that because this is nerve-wracking, but it's fun, but it's nerve-wracking, guys. Okay, I am going to pull a clarifier on the Seven of Swords because that's a betrayal, and maybe it'll just give a little more clarity as to what the betrayal was, okay? Because this is on your side. You're feeling betrayed, but you're in the Queen of Cups energy now, so you're like, your heart is open and you're steady. So let's see what the Seven of Swords was. The Three of Swords. Yeah. Jesus. I'm sorry. Your heart got broken. Fuck these bitches, man. Ace of Wands is on the bottom. So that's a new beginning. A passionate new beginning. A passionate one. In creativity too, that's creating. That's like a beginning is started, and it's full of the possibility of creation and creating something, right? There's force behind it. There's interest. All right, so I'm going to tell you who these guys from the Tower of the Divine are, and then we're going to pull new cards to see where you're going next. So I'm just going to hopefully not get all fucked up in my head and get all backwards. Interesting. John Henry, Alabama, American folk tale. Right. stand for what you believe in, fight to the bitter end. So if that's what your person did, and they fought to the bitter end for you, that's something to think about. Something to keep in mind, right? Is it too little too late, though? It's coming to my head. Too little too late. If that's the case, that's the case. That's up to you, and you have every right to feel that way, if that's how you feel. Some things can't be fixed. Some things can't be fixed. Certain hurts can't. Being mean is a choice. Sometimes it's learned behavior when you're a kid, before your frontal lobe is developed, maybe until you're 32. After that, no, dude, mean is a choice, son. It's a choice. You don't have to choose it. And certain things, lying, being mean, sometimes you can't fix them. You know what I mean? Okay, so the King of Swords is Hangtuah. Hang Tuah. This is Malaysia. It's a Malaysian legend. Rebellious, loyal, and a fierce champion. I mean, your person is fucking fighting, right? Fighting. There's no cups on. There's the King of Cups, but I still don't see that as your person, okay? That's the only cups I'm getting for your person, so it's just something to keep in mind. There's impetus forward, and there's intention of truth and fixing, keeping it. Maybe not fixing, though. There's a difference, right? Okay, the Queen of Cups, she's dope too. She's a mermaid. I like her bangles. I like how she's holding her chalice, because it's almost like it's like wine or something. I don't drink wine, but she's like all into that. Like, this is my cup. This is my cup. This cup is delicious. And why am I looking at the ring light? And you want it. But I don't think you can have it. You can't have it just because you want it. You gotta be the king. You gotta be an emperor. But you can't come to this queen with anything less than a king. Yemoja. Yemoja, Nigeria, Yoruba deity. Okay, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh. So this would be like what? Coyote, Pacific Northwest, Salish legend. Okay. I'm gonna put these all away. I'm saying that this would be like an extended reading maybe. But we're gonna see what the universe. Where did I put them? Here they are. Has for you. Not gonna use them. We're gonna use another deck, okay? I love this Three of Swords. It's really pretty, right? The Three of Swords is almost always my favorite card. I'm a Libra. And my heart has been, hurt a lot in life, but it's what's spurred me forward. Love. Okay. We're going to use the good... we're going to use the... Don't know how to say this, right? The Thoth Tarot. Thoth or Thoth. Thoth. I don't know how to say it. It's Aleister Crowley's deck, and it's so ridiculously powerful and so dope. Okay, so let's see what the universe has for you right now. What does the universe wish for you? What is the universe's wish? What is the path that will take you to your highest vibrational good? And then we can see if we need to, what you need to do to get there. Then that's what we'll do. Okay. Huh. The Five of Pentacles. Let's see what else. I have a feeling it wants you to just stop it. That's so funny. The Moon and the Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands is a marriage card. The Moon is traditionally things that are unseen. Some people say it's shadow and it's lying and it's that, and it can be, but it's also not. It can also be your intuition, your deepest truth that you haven't totally aligned with or brought out to people, you know? Okay, so to me it's saying to give it another chance. And you're scared. You're worried. You're worried about giving it another chance. And so the Moon is either playing on that, but I think it is saying, remember your intuition, remember who you are. You already, your deepest self knows this, and see that in your partner too. See how they're looking at each other, you know. This is harmony and balance. So let's just see with the good tarot. Fabi. I love this. I love this lady. She's got like 11 decks, and I didn't know that. I thought she only had 3, and I have 3, so I have a lot more decks to get of hers. Colette Baron-Reid. Okay. All right, universe. What can we do? What can you do? What are the steps you can take right now? What will help you take the steps you need? Fucking hair, sorry, yo. What do we have to do to move into our highest vibrational good? How do we get there? What advice? Guidance and advice. The Three of Pentacles is on the bottom before the shuffle. So that's collaboration. That's harmonious collaboration. But it's with more than one person. It could be the relationship. It could be whatever that outside force was that came in and threatened your relationship with your partner to begin with. It could be that you guys are all going to work together. I don't know. Remember, it's not necessarily cheating or anything, but there was a betrayal. And there is a third party. But you know. Let me know in the comments. Okay, advice. Still, oh, the Page of Pentacles. So that's a message. It's a low-level message, but it's the beginning and it's stable. Somebody is bringing it to you. This goes along with the new beginning. Okay, so, oh, this is so good. Gosh, you guys are solid, yo. You're solid. The Empress. That's you. This is you. You are this. Whatever this was that happened isn't going to knock you out of where you are, because you're not going to let it. And you're going to come and stand as the Empress. And if you're, that means in your identifying with your sensitivity, with your strength, but with your sensitivity, with both in balance, you know? The Hermit. You got to take some time for yourself right now. Do whatever you need to do that's rejuvenating and restorative. Nothing that's going to hurt you. It's okay if you're emotional and you want to eat a bowl of ice cream, or, you know, something that you think is bad. Like, that doesn't need to be not restorative. Sometimes that is restorative. Just listen to yourself as you're doing whatever it is, you know? And you know if it's something that's going to hurt you in the long run, okay? And the Hierophant, which is what I was saying, right? Which is that King of Cups, that outside thing, like, so it could be an outside organization, like a church or a government or something like that, hierarchical, or, because what the Hierophant is for me is a soul contract. It's a soul contract. It's a soul contract of any kind. It also can be marriage, and you got the Four of Wands completion too. So, to me, it's a soul contract. So if this is representing the third party, then this is saying, to me, you guys are going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. And if it's the soul contract, it's telling you to remember it. Stay in your power. Or it's just telling you to stay in your power, and then you'll decide. You'll know what to do from there. It could be any one of them. I'm not telling you to get back with someone just because these cards, you know what I'm saying? You know if you should get back. See, this guy doesn't have a name. This is my kid, George's hippo. Just George loved hippos. And then, you know, George is 16 now, so George doesn't need this hippo anymore, I guess. But I didn't want to get rid of it. And this is the cuddliest hippo. This is so cuddly. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have for you. But I am, because I feel it, I'm going to pull a card from this kooky, wonderful deck, the Rainbow Warrior Activation deck. It's calling to me, so I'm gonna do it, son, okay? Come on and shuffle. Okay. One last word of advice from the universe to help you set you on your path. So this reading is basically to tell you you're not alone. You can heal through this heartbreak. You don't forget who you are. You've done a lot of work. Don't forget who you are. Little setbacks don't have to be falling back. They're, you know, ups and downs. Nothing is perfect. You feel me? Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be true. Okay. I don't know what these are, but look at this cool drawn on the bottom. I have to look at the deck, the book. Okay. Last word of advice. Oh my God. Why? You got 3 last words of advice, which is number 19. I'm just going to hold this here for a second, so if you guys just want to, like, resonate with it. Just 10. 9 plus 1 is 10, right? Number 10. I didn't do numbers for any of these. This reminds me of royalty, of the Empress, but also could be the Hierophant, also the High Priestess. I'm just getting like soul energy, you know, ancient aligned energy. And this to me looks like the beginning of something, number 22. Like the sprouting. So let's see what they are, because I have no idea. 19 is... Damn, you can't write this. I hope you guys watch this because it's totally worth it. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Even if. Okay. Neutrality, 0 point, release, completion, mercy, grace, gratitude. I'm going to read it for you guys. Forgiveness is the final stage of any conflict. It's something you give yourself that will benefit everyone. When we forgive someone, including ourselves, for a transgression, it's not a commitment to forget the transgression. It's a willingness to release yourself from the bitterness or the anger that keeps you attached to the impact of it. Amen. Because that does not help you at all, right? And it frees the space up. It allows for a return to a wiser and stronger spirit of the self. To achieve grace, you must deconstruct the process that led to what you're experiencing, and then forgive yourself and all others from that 0 point. Another idea of forgiveness is gratitude. The recognition of the gains made from any obstacle in your path. Right? Oh, totally. Being thankful not for the betrayal at hand, but for your fortitude in overcoming it and the confidence that now wells up inside of you. That thing that propels you to a deeper level of you, right? Okay, that was dope. Let's see what 10 is. This is exciting. I like when I have no fucking familiarity with the cards. So we're all excited together. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's the crown chakra. That's right. You're being awakened and activated. That's right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Inspiration, access point, elevation, opportunity, bliss, link. The more information you have in any situation can be the difference between joy and grief, being alone or lonely, power or force, and knowledge or wisdom. You are being asked to reserve action and carefully evaluate your judgment right now. Things are not exactly as they seem, and an expanded awareness is necessary. At any point within an experience or situation, you can stop and take a moment for yourself to be mindful of what you're feeling and access your inner wisdom. Hold on to that Empress, son. She don't get to be the Empress by accident, okay? She's all 4 queens combined, the Empress, and the Emperor is all 4 kings. You feel me? That's all of those elements. You got it. Take time to visualize the outcome you want, asking your expanded self if it's the absolute best outcome for you at this time, and then notice your emotions and your body's response to it. Do you feel conflicted in any way? If so, focusing on resolving that is the next step. That's keeping your crown chakra activated. Activate your intuition and all the things, all your wisdom, and use it, right? All right, what's 22? Let's see. This is so good. Oh, Great Mother, which is also the Empress, or the Queen of Pentacles, or Gaia. Source, foundation, secure, sustain, balance, generosity, unconditional love. Great Mother is the life force that sustains us all. Her ecosystem is the greatest teacher regarding the interconnectedness of all things and the impact they have on one another without fail. Mother Earth doesn't pick and choose who she supports with all her resources. Therefore, her ability to safeguard her own existence and rebalance what humans have made uneven is relentless and can appear unmerciful. Are you giving generously from your supply of resources? Or are you pushing others' boundaries to the point where radical steps are needed to achieve equity? Receiving this card heralds a time when balance is paramount. Recognize the cost of the people, the places, and the things in your life and your cost to them. Wow. Okay. That was dope. Well, that was a fun reading. If you made it all the way to the end, congratulations and thank you for putting up with woo. But thank you. That was a good reading. And I'm happy for you guys. Even though it's something sad happened, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You can be okay. It's all going to depend on what you choose. But you can be just as okay as not okay. Keep that in mind. You feel me? It's equal. The possibility is equal for both. All right, that's it. Thank you. See you next time. Bye, muffins.